Hello everyone, in this video we are going to learn how to create record in Airtable from VideoAsk responses. Suppose you have uploaded a video in VideoAsk and you have also attached a form with this video. And now you want that whenever a viewer is going to watch your video and submit that form, automatically by using that form response, a new record should be created in Airtable. So how we are going to do this process automatically and effortlessly? For that we will have to integrate both these applications, and for that we are going to use Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing automation and integration software to connect both of them. Now what we are going to do, we have VideoAsk in our trigger and Airtable in our action. So we will be connecting both of them by using Pabbly Connect in order to automate this entire process. And to learn this entire process step by step, let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn that how can we automatically create an Airtable record for the VideoAsk responses. So here I have created one video in VideoAsk, and now whenever this video will be shared and people will watch it, automatically a pop-up form will be visible to the viewer, and as soon as they will fill up this form with any specific response along with their details, automatically these details will be captured in Pabbly Connect, and with these details a new record is going to be created. Okay, so let's start learning this process step by step. First of all, in order to create the workflow, we have to come on our browser and then we have to search for pabbly.com/connect. When we do that, we will come on the landing page of this software. Here we can find two options, sign in and sign up for free. So if you are a new user, you have to click on sign up for free button to create your free new account, and it will take only 2 minutes. Also, at the time of account creation, you will get 100 free tasks to explore this amazing software. Now because I'm already an existing user, therefore I'm clicking on sign in. After clicking on sign in option, we will reach towards the all apps section of Pabbly. Here we can find all the products which are offered by Pabbly. Now to create this workflow, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So let's click on access now. And this will take us towards the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. So on this dashboard, we can find all our workflows which we have created. And to create a new workflow, we have to click on this create workflow option given on right corner. So let's click on it. And now a dialog box is appeared in front of us, which is asking us to provide a name to this workflow. So first of all, let us provide a suitable name to this workflow. Let's say, so I have given the name as create Airtable records for VideoAsk responses. Okay, so you can give any name to your workflows according to your choice. Now after giving the name, we can also select the folder in which we want to save our workflow. So I have already selected it as home. I want to save this particular workflow in home. So I have selected it. Now let's click on create. And as we do that, we can find that two windows are open in front of us. First is the trigger and the other is action. So what are trigger and actions? Trigger and actions are the basic concepts or the basic principles on which the entire workflow of this automation runs. Here we can have only one trigger in any workflow, and it is the very first step of every workflow. But we can have multiple actions as we want, as they are followed by steps. Okay, so whatever we are going to select in our trigger is going to command the entire workflow and will initiate the workflow, and the action is going to follow that command. Now let's suppose in this workflow we are going to take VideoAsk in our trigger and Airtable in our action, and we want that as soon as a new response is captured through VideoAsk, automatically by using that response a new record should be created in Airtable. Okay, so after understanding the concept of trigger and action, let's start creating this workflow step by step. First of all, we will select our trigger application, which is VideoAsk. So let's select it. And now in our trigger event, we will select new response. Trigger event is the event on the happening of which the workflow is going to be initiated. So here in this, when we select new response as our trigger event, this workflow is going to be triggered whenever someone will respond towards our video. Okay, so let's select our trigger event as new response, and now we will click on connect. So here we can find two options, add new connection and select existing connection. So in order to build a new connection, we have to click on add new connection. You can also go with your existing connection if you have any. Now when we click on add new connection, we have to click on connect with VideoAsk. So as I was already logged into my VideoAsk account, Pabbly Connect has deducted it, and now we just have to give the permission to Pabbly Connect in order to access our VideoAsk account. Okay, so let's click on accept. And our authorization is successful. So you also have to keep in mind always to keep login to your VideoAsk account before making up a connection with Pabbly Connect, and it makes the connection easier and simple. Okay, now let's move on, and here we have to select the form. So in this field, in the form section, we have to select the form which we have created for our video. So here, let me take you to my VideoAsk account, and here this is the only one video which I have in my VideoAsk account, which is named as PC Google Contacts. So by using this video, we are going to capture the response. So whenever this video is going to be watched by a new person, a pop-up form will be raised in front of them, and whenever they will fill that form, we will receive the response in Pabbly Connect. Okay, so here we have to select this PC Google Contacts in Pabbly Connect, and because we have only one option, it is already selected. Now let's click on Save and Send Test Request. And here we can find that as we have clicked on Save and Send Test Request, it is showing waiting for response. And it is written, once you have clicked over the Save and Send Test Request button, then do a test submission or record in the application in order to capture the response here. So now we have to do a test submission in order to capture the response here in Pabbly Connect. So how we are going to do that? We will again go on our video on VideoAsk, and we will click on it. And after clicking on it, we can find that this is the pop-up form which is going to be arise in front of the viewers. So it has the question as, was the video helpful? And it has two options, yes or no. Okay, now what we are going to do, we will click on this share button, and here as soon as we click on share button, we can find the video link. Okay, so let's copy this video link and we will open it in a new tab in order to do a test submission. So this is the video, it is running, and now here is the pop-up form which is arise in front of us. So let us respond to this video by clicking on, let's say, yes. And now as the contact is going to click on yes, they will have to enter their details. First of all, the name and then the email. So this is the form. Okay, so I am going to enter dummy details over here just to capture the response. It is written, before you go, please leave your contact details so we can get back to you. So let me enter random name. Let's say test user, and now a random email. So this is the random email, testuser400@pabblytudes.com. Let's click on send your answer. So here we have submitted the response. Now let's go back to Pabbly Connect, and here we have received the response of the form. So we have received the response here. Now in the same manner, every time a person is going to watch our video and submit the response, the same response is going to be captured in Pabbly Connect. Okay, so now by using this response, we are going to create a record of the responses in Airtable. Okay, so let's select our action application as Airtable. And now in our action event, we will select create a record. Okay, as we want to create a record in Airtable, click on connect. And now from the given options, I am going to go with add new connection. You can also select existing connection if you have any. Now to create a new connection, we have to enter the API token over here, from where we are going to find that API token. For that, we have to go on developer hub of Airtable. So we can go there by clicking on this hyperlink. And after going there, we have to click on create token button, and then we have to select all these scope there. Okay, after that, we have to add a base, and then we will receive an API token. So let us go on this hyperlink. And here we can find that two tokens are already existed over here. Now to create a new token, we have to click on this create new token button, and then we have to give a name to our token. So I am going to give a random name, let's say test token. Okay, and then after giving the name, we have to add scope. So let's click on add a scope, and then one by one we have to give the permission by adding scopes here. So first of all, let's add the scope as see the data in records. Then again we will click on add a scope, then for record write again, then for read comments, then for write comments, read the basis, and for write the basis. So one by one we have selected all the scopes here. Now after selecting all the scopes, we have to click on this base button. So let's add a base, and then we have to select all current and future bases and all current and future workspaces. Select it. After selecting both the details, let's click on create token, and here we can find that our token is ready. Let's just copy this, and then we will go back, and again we have to select the action application as Airtable. In our action event, we will select create record, connect, click on add new connection, and here we will paste the token which we have copied from Airtable. Okay, let's click on save. In the same manner, you have to find your API token, and we can find that our Airtable account is successfully connected with Pabbly Connect. Now let's move on, and first of all we have to enter the base ID. So what is this base ID? The base ID is the base in which we want to create new records. Okay, so let's open our Airtable account, and here are the list of the bases. Okay, so now I want to create a new record in this video responses basis, which I have created for this particular workflow. Okay, so I have opened it and it contains only one table, that is table 1. So I have prepared this base which consists of name, response and email of the contact. Okay, so in this base a new record is going to be created through VideoAsk responses. So we are going to select the name of this base there in Pabbly Connect as VideoAsk responses. So let's select from the drop down. We will search VideoAsk responses and here it is given. So we have selected it. Okay, so the base ID selected and the table ID is already selected as we have only created one table. Okay, now let's move on, and here we have to enter the details of the contact. So how we are going to do that? We have received all the details of the contact from our VideoAsk response. We are going to use the same response in order to map the details one by one here. First of all, let us map the name. So we will simply click on our previous step like this, and then we will search for the name. Either we can scroll down to search or we can use this search bar. So I'm going to use this search and map data field. Okay, I have typed name and it has automatically directed me towards the name of the contact. Let's select it and it is mapped. Now the next is response. So here we will search a hint for the response as we have answered it in the form of yes. Let's select it and it is mapped. Okay, the next is email. So in the same manner we are going to search for the email and it is also mapped. So because we have mapped these details instead of entering them manually, now automatically a new response will be captured through VideoAsk. All these fields are going to be changed according to that new response. But if we will enter all these details manually, then all those details will become static and it will not change with every new response. Then the workflow will get stuck and it will not run smoothly in real time. Okay, so in order to automate the entire process without doing anything manually, we have used mapping here, and mapping is very important step of every workflow. Okay, so after entering all the details, let's click on save and send test request, and we have received the response. So because we have received the ID, that means our response is captured there in Airtable. So let's go and check on our Airtable account. So this is the base. Let's refresh this once, and yes, we can find that automatically the details of the contact from VideoAsk is recorded over here. This means our workflow is successful. So now what we are going to do, we are going to check this workflow once again by submitting a new response in VideoAsk. Okay, so let's again go on VideoAsk and we will copy this link once again, and I am going to open it in a new tab. So the video is running. Now I'm going to answer this with no, and here I'm going to enter the name. Let's say dummy contact, a random email, and we will click on send your answer. So our response is captured. Now let's go back on our Airtable account, and here we can find that yes, automatically without any manual efforts, the record is created over here of the same contact which we have recently added, and the response is also given as no. That means our workflow is perfectly successful and we have successfully integrated VideoAsk with Airtable. Now let's go back to Pabbly Connect and we will summarize what we have done in this workflow. So we have taken only two simple steps here, trigger and action. In trigger we have taken VideoAsk, and in action we have taken Airtable, and we have connected both of them by using Pabbly Connect in such a way that now whenever a new person is going to watch our video in VideoAsk and will fill the form, automatically the response is going to be captured here in Pabbly Connect, and by using that response a new record is going to be created in Airtable. Okay, so this was the full workflow, and these are the steps which we have to follow in order to integrate both these applications by using Pabbly Connect. Now this was it in this video. I hope this was helpful for you. Thank you for watching. Not only these applications, but you can easily integrate many other applications by using Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can easily email us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any query, you can easily reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you are having any pricing related issue with Pabbly Connect, you can easily reach out to the website given over here. Now, if you find this video helpful in any way, do not forget to share it with your friends. And also, please like our videos and subscribe to our channel to learn more such automation.